The LG V20 user here, and today I had some more rumors for you guys today. Um, I'm gonna be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S8 Mini. There's rumors that it could be one. So as you guys see here, I'm on AndroidHeadlines.com, and you guys see about this whole picture right there. You see Galaxy S8 Mini, and it's now side to side with the S8 and the S8 Plus. So there could be an S8 Mini out there. It's just rumors right now. It could happen. It could not. It may happen. It may not happen. So just keep in mind this is a rumor. So yeah. It says rumor 5.3 and Samsung Galaxy S8 Mini in the works. Specs leaked. The site published today. It says Samsung Electronics is currently developing a third addition to its Galaxy S8 lineup, with the Seoul-based original equipment manufacturer OEM planning to release the so-called Galaxy S8 Mini in the near future, industry sources said on Monday. The upcoming device is said to have the upcoming device is said to feature a 5.3-inch display, but will retain the nearly bezel-less design of its larger siblings. In addition to featuring Samsung's Infinity Display panel with an 18.5 by 9 aspect ratio, Insider says, suggesting that the device will thus be a small physical footprint to that of a 4.7-inch phone with a 16 by 9 screen and regularly sized bezels. The newly leaked renders that can be seen above this writing depict the supposed difference in size between the S8 Mini and its bigger counterparts. The Galaxy S8 Mini is also said to be a slight downgrade compared to the original models in terms of raw processing power, with the device being rumored to feature Snapdragon 821 Qualcomm's 2016 system on chip, powering the likes of the Google Pixel, Pixel XL, HTC Ultra G6. So yeah. So if there is an S8 Mini out there, it will be powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 processor instead of the 835 processor as you see in the S8 and the S8 Plus. Another difference between the S8 series phones released this spring and the upcoming S8 Mini pertains to be the storage sizes, with the latter being expected to launch with 32 gigabytes of internal flash memory, i.e. half of what its predecessor features, industry sources say. Other than that, the device should support hardware that's identical to that of the other two models, including 4 gigabytes of RAM, iris scanner, and microSD card slots supporting the 256 gigabytes of expandable storage. The last Mini brand of version of one of Samsung's Android flagships came out more than 3 years ago, when the South Korean consumer electronics manufacturer launched the Galaxy S5 Mini, though that particular model was a more significant downgrade compared to its high-end peer than the S8 Mini is rumored to be. So this would be, if this is all true, it could be the first Galaxy S Mini phone launched in 3 years. The last one was launched was the S5 Mini. There was no S6 Mini, there's no S7 Mini or nothing like that. So this would be the first Galaxy Mini phone since 2014. So been 3 years now, and there could be another one. Yeah. It says even as Samsung is currently developing a smaller version of the S8, it remains to be seen which markets does the tech giant end up targeting with the device. Likewise, no information on the pricing of the rumored S8 Mini has yet been emerged, but more details on the matter may follow shortly. But Samsung being expected to launch several new handsets at this year's IFA Berlin, that's scheduled to start September 1st. So yeah, man, there could be a Galaxy S8 Mini out there in the works. Specs has been leaked. The S8 Mini is on the far left. The S8's in the middle. S8 Plus is on the right side. So that's what the phones all look the same, but the S8 Mini will have a slightly downgrade in processor and memory, a slight downgrade, but not not no dramatic downgrade or nothing like that. Um, so this is very interesting. This is very interesting. The S8 Mini is going to look like the S8, but a bit smaller. It's supposed to have a 5.3-inch display. I wonder if it's going to have the same screen resolution, which is Quad HD. It probably will, maybe, or maybe so. Uh, yeah. It's supposed to be 5.3 inches of what the rumors are claiming. Um, Other specs are rumored for this S8 Mini are 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of memory, Snapdragon 821 processor from Qualcomm. Excuse me. Um, Iris scanner. Um, I guess we'll have like most of the S8 features that you see on the S8. Like I said, most of that. So it should have all the software features that the S8 have, but it'll be in a slightly smaller package at 5.3 inches on the screen size. Um, so if the S8 Mini does become a reality, and it is true that the S8 Plus that the S8 Mini does get released, would you guys buy a smaller version of the S8? Would you guys buy one? Because if the S8 Mini is true, it'd be good for those of you who like the S8. That it just be good for those of you who like the Galaxy S8 but doesn't want a big ass screen. The Galaxy S8 Mini could be for you. It's supposed to have a 5.3-inch display. Would you guys buy a Galaxy S8 Mini? Would you guys buy one of these? No word on pricing yet or release date or none of that shit. Even no word if this thing will even go, come to reality or not. This is all rumors and shit like that. So just keep that in mind. It's just rumors here. They're saying that Samsung could release several handsets at IFA Berlin 2017, which begins on September 1st, which is was slightly less than 2 months away now. Today's July 3rd, 2017. So we could see this phone out there somewhere in the near future. We'll have to wait and see about it. And don't give your hopes up if this phone doesn't make it to the market. And I don't know what areas Samsung would target this device to. However, they'll have an unlocked version for people who want it in the US. We can get it. Who knows if this phone will be available in the US? It may be available in the US. It may not. It might not be available at all. Period. This might just be rumors, shit getting thrown out there or whatever. It's been 3 years since Samsung has had a mini has had a mini version of its flagship phone. The last one they had was the Galaxy S5 Mini. That was back in 2014, and the S5 was ugly shit. It looked like a Band-Aid. So the S8 is sexy as hell, and the S8 Mini is supposed to look like what it is of the S8, obviously. So for a slightly downgraded processor, not by much. So Snapdragon 821. 32 gigabytes of memory, and as far as I know, everything else should be the same, except for the screen size will be 5.3 inches. The battery may be a bit smaller. I'm not sure about the battery. Who knows? We will just have to wait and see, guys. Who knows when? Who knows if this phone will make it to the market? Who knows if this phone will make it to reality? Who knows? All this shit is just rumors and shit. So just keep that in mind. And this one may happen, it may not happen, so don't give your hopes up if it don't happen. Oh well. Like I said, this is Samsung's first mini flagship since the S5 Mini back in 2014, and it could be happening again. Because they didn't have one last year or the year before that. So would you guys buy a mini version of the Galaxy S8? I personally would not buy it. I personally wouldn't. And if it's the mini version of the S8, it's gotta be a bit cheaper than it is of the S8 and the S8 Plus. We'll see what the price is on that. It's not gonna be cheap by any means. It's maybe a few $100. I'd say about I'm gonna say about $600 for the S8 Mini if it does become reality. because it says that 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of memory. So it's basically it has the internals, it has the same specs as the LG G6, guys. So the screen is a bit smaller, 5.3 inches. The display, I think it's Quad HD still. I believe it is. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me on that. All this shit's rumors and shit. Well, wait and see if the S8 Mini becomes reality. And would you guys buy one of these Galaxy S8 Minis? Would you guys buy one? I personally would not buy one. So that's just me. But you might be different. You guys might like the S8, but don't want the big screen. You guys want a smaller version of the S8. It could be coming. It might not come at all. Just rumors. Just keep that in mind. It's just a rumor. So, what do you guys think about the rumor of a Galaxy S8 Mini? Would you guys buy one? What do you guys think about it? And all that shit. I'd like to know your opinions about the Galaxy S8 Mini possibly happening if it ever does. So, like I said, all this shit's rumors. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.